Hello again, everybody. I'm going to show you guys quickly what I do for stretching before my leg workouts. This is just a stretching routine that I open up my hips, I work on my hamstrings, I work on my quads, just to really get mobility back into my hips because I don't have very good mobility at all, and I don't think a lot of people have very good mobility in the hips. And actually, once you get older, it becomes more important because mobility in your hips is one of the first things that goes. Yeah. So I do want to quickly say that I know these things aren't very entertaining. These are meant to be more educational, and I can make more entertaining videos if I wanted to, with vlogs and showing you guys different aspects throughout my life and stuff like that. But I choose to show these as more of an educational thing for you to run the program with, just to get some more ideas while you're working out and everything. But onto the commentary quickly. This is a squat rep day, and I decided that my legs felt pretty good today, so I went for another max. And I do go for maxes a lot in the gym, but it's just because I like to push myself and I like to see how far I can go in the shortest amount of time. And this time I did do 12 reps, I think, of this weight, which gets me, you saw there, max of 430, and I'm very happy with that. Of course I am, because that's definitely one of my strong suits is my legs, and I'm glad they're coming back to normal after I had my surgery and they went down drastically, so I'm glad they're going back up. And I know I do get my maxes a lot in high reps, and I do want to test it more in the lower rep range just so I know that it's more of a true estimate of how much I can hold. So I will be doing that as the time goes on, but right now I'm happy with what I can get with those higher reps. As you just saw, that was front squats, and front squats is something that I still have to get over. I think it's kind of a mental thing because I think that I did originally hurt myself on front squats, so I am working up to that. It's not something that I'm pushing too hard right now because I can substitute other things in to work on front squat, or work on more of the quad region. So I will be doing those more and more, but right now I'm kind of taking it slow. This is actually one of my favorite movements now. These are stiff leg deficit deadlifts, and you really feel the stretch in this in your hamstrings. I really do like doing this because it's more of it's a mobility thing as well as a strengthening thing. I didn't go too heavy on this. I did more of a speed thing and more explosiveness, pulling it up, but I do recommend doing those. Even if you guys aren't running this program, definitely maybe give those a try. And then here you go. Here's our old friend, incline dumbbell rows. These are a staple in this program. I don't know if Brandon Campbell realized how much he added them into this program, but you can substitute in other things. You can do barbell rows if you want. You can do a lot of other things. I just choose to do what he has written in the program, but there's tons of other secondary exercises that you can do for this program, and if you want, I will actually implement more of those into the program so you see what I'm talking about. Now moving on to day 12 of the program, and this is actually the final day of phase 1. So it's a bench speed day today. Actually, the main lift in this is overhead press, but it is a speed day in the bench. And you'll see I have a few of these clips. I set up the same way every time. I set my back, I pull my shoulder blades back, and I drop the weight slowly, rest it for a second, and push it back up on these speed days. And you just want to make sure you're doing that consistently. You're doing the same movement, the same form. So when you're doing the rep days or you're doing the strength days, you're using the same exact form that you're using on these speed days, because it makes sense. Why would you practice a different form on the same movement if it's just less weight? You want to practice the same form each time. And you can kind of see there, I don't use a lot of leg drive. A lot of people put their legs really far under them, but I would rather focus more on my chest, isolate my chest more. I would be able to do more weight if I had my legs pressed back or I was using more leg drive, but I would rather just focus more on the chest in this exercise. Here's the final view. I'm trying to play around with some views so you guys don't get so bored with the same exact views every time. But moving on, this is the main exercise on this day. It's overhead speed day. It's supposed to be a speed day, but damn was it heavy. You could see I have a little hitch in each one of these. It's grinding out. Maybe I should work on some more of the top movement just to get that little hitch I have. See right there, the little lockout phase. But like, look at my face. Like, it was going to be a rough day. That was my first set, and I knew it was going to be a rough day from then on. Now here's the Arnold press, and this is a really good movement. It is kind of hard on your wrists a little bit because it has that turn in it, but I really do like how it kind of it focuses on the entire shoulder. It's not just a shoulder press. It kind of works your front delt when it's more in that bottom position, and then when you're getting to the top, the twisting kind of works the rear delt a little bit, and the medial delt, of course. That's the pressing movement. But I really like it because it works that front delt as well. Am I talking fast? I don't know if I'm talking fast. But moving on to the final exercise today, it's the pec deck, and I like the cable crossover, or cable pec deck, I guess you could say. I don't know what it's called. It's late. But I like the cable one better, but I did do the pec fly. I do this one every time I do chest anyways, but I also do the pec fly as well. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I don't get a lot of views on these. I hope it goes up. If you guys have any friends that want to know about the program or anything, direct them towards these videos. I'd be very appreciative of it. And just let me know what you guys think of these, because I'm not sure what you guys know. So let me know. And thanks for watching again. See you later.